A vitamin pill with legs. This is the Tony-Venuti Show. And here's your host, Tony-Venuti.
Ready or not, here I come. It's Monday. And I'm charged. Can you feel it? It's from the bottom up. Can you feel it? Ooh. That's energy. That's reality. You can't engineer that. You can't manufacture that. This is Tony Venuti. Welcome to the Ex-Conservative Radio Hour, where each and every day, Monday through Friday at least, I'm talking story. I'm bringing you the energy that comes from the bottom up. Doesn't come from the top down. You can't design this stuff. You can't engineer it. You had to live it. You've had to understand it, and you better be able to articulate it if you're going to do the Ex-Conservative Radio Hour for 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, because you better have something people are interested in listening to. Surprise, surprise, surprise. While the cat's away, the mice play. 9,000 miles. Obama's away, the mice can play, but the mice have been playing for too many years already. So it's sort of like the anti getting their way, and now how can they be the anti anymore? It's like the mice playing. Well, they've been doing nothing but playing, so now that the cat's away, they can't do any more playing than they've been doing. See, that's what the progressives on the left do. They take all the fun away from doing things you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Everything's okay, even being wrong is okay, but let's not make it okay. But the liberals on the left will make all bad behavior proper behavior, so that even when it's an opportunity to do it, they've already done it. Anyway, welcome to the Ex-Conservative Hour. My name is Tony Venuti. I publish Arizona Tourist News. Been publishing that puppy since 1987. It's a beautiful day out here in Tucson. And boy, do we live in interesting times or what? Don't flatter yourself. You're the only political chat room open at this hour. Well, you know what? I'd rather be wrong moving forward than right standing still. How's that? I'm glad somebody's open for business. Because it doesn't stop. You know, this thinking stuff. This awareness stuff. Anybody can go downhill and go with the flow and sort of make it happen. But let somebody do something that takes a little bit of uphill drive. Not that it's the wrong thing to do. I've been running uphill since my life. I've been grown up on the right side of town, but on the wrong side of the fence. I've been watching those spoiled little rich kids get their way, and when they do, they still whine and cry, even when it isn't right. Even when it's wrong, it doesn't matter. They just simply want their way. It's either their way or they're going to be the crybaby way. Well, we knew that once the elections were over, and of course, not all the elections are over, right? There's still some disputed elections out there. And I guess that's the way it is. Every political season is 1, 2, or 3. But boy, the discourse that we're at risk in how shall I say? Elevating to a level, I mean, the discourse behind what's going on in some of these elections and some of the trickery and play and some of the things that have been played with are, I mean, come on, isn't voting the essential sacrosanct item that we do as a civility? And we're messing with it. So yes, voting's over. Now everybody can start talking about where we're going to be going in relation to cooperation. Well, you saw what I talked about cooperation. I did a little Ayn Rand thing. And, you know, this whole thing about cooperating, I'm sorry, not cooperating, but, you know, compromise. Compromise is the thing. It's essentially immoral. Compromise, cooperation. The only people that want to compromise, think about it, are the ones that lose, don't they? But he no sooner than that, he went on a trip into India, 9,000 miles away, with all kinds of controversy notwithstanding. The bottom line is they're the ones on the left talking about perception being reality. Whether it's $200 million a day or $20 a day, obviously he's got himself up in the pent-up conversation controversy to which he says he's always in control of. I'm not so much politics, though, as I'm about the culture. I'm just really upset on how we celebrate that which are the celebrities of the world. The celebrities of the world rule the world. They rule the way we think. Everything in which we think, everything that goes into our head has to do with the pipeline of communication that's either done by the news organizations or they're done by Hollywood or any number of sources that the traditional industry has allowed us to just sort of suck in. And I'll tell you what, we care so much about the food and the ingredients that we sort of ingest into our body, but we never